I'm an experienced physician executive with a career spanning more than 35 years in healthcare. I'm board certified in internal medicine, addiction medicine, hospice and palliative medicine. Additionally received certification as an advanced physician advisor in healthcare quality management through the American Board of Quality Assurance and Utilization Review of Physicians. My current full-time role is as a senior medical director for Optum, which is part of the United Health Group, and utilization review for National Inpatient Care Management. I oversee inpatient utilization for all lines of business in Louisiana, Maryland, Virginia, and West Virginia, except for Virginia Community and State. In addition, I remain active clinically and serve as a part-time hospice medical director for Amedisys in Largo, Maryland. Finally, I've had the privilege to serve as section chief and academic editor for Palliative Care for the journal Medicine since July of 2016. I truly believe that people deserve efficient, high-quality care that is equitable and brings value to all consumers, providers, and key stakeholders by utilizing a collaborative approach. I am a servant leader who is a father, physician, and veteran. What initially sparked my interest in the area of palliative care is, as a survivor of multiple traumatic and childhood adverse experiences, identifying the importance of personal and family loss with the hope of eventual healing, taking these personal experiences and interfacing them with the medicinal knowledge that I have been blessed and been able to obtain, and ultimately blending these experiences with the goal of providing high-quality, holistic, patient-centered care to those in need, trying to relieve suffering, and ultimately trying to achieve healing for those who I encounter. An exciting time for the field. As you know, it's a relatively new field, and the ongoing focus of a holistic approach in a fractionated health system, I think, is something that sets the field apart. Upstream integration of palliative care to help patients live better, and the support it offers to their families. The importance of palliative care to assist patients in aligning their treatment goals with their personal goals and values, which can lead to better quality and quantity of life during serious illness. A lot of people talk about quality of life, and that's something that definitely palliative care can deliver. But often when you change your approach and have a different focus, you can also enhance the quantity of life in addition to quality. So as you know, the journal Medicine is an open access journal. So research from an array of areas, including not limited to clinical, applicable basic medical science, translational, diagnostic, surgical, and epidemiologic. In particular, I find interesting articles that focus on either looking at new interventions, so sometimes things that may be novel to the field, but more importantly, those that assess risk versus benefit of interventions. To me, in a field such as palliative medicine, which is relatively new, the importance of evidentially based interventions cannot be overstated. And so articles that focus on this particular area of evidence-based palliative medicine are particularly interesting to me. The most important thing to me with regards to this journal in top 5, number 1, adhering to medicine's formatting and ethical guidelines. Again, you can have the best science in the world, but you have to make sure that you approach it in publication from an ethical perspective. 2, compose a clear and concise narrative so that your readers, your audience, it will capture their attention, as well as something that's concise, because everybody in the field of medicine, research, clinical, what have you, they're always pressed for time and they want something that's high yield. Number 3, maintain transparency and ethical integrity at all times. 4, provide clear and clean data. Whatever your data may lead to, whatever conclusion it may lead to, please have clear and clean data and let the data support your summary as well as whatever conclusions you're coming to. 5, revise your submission accordingly based on feedback from medicine reviewers and editors. We really try to get articles published when we can in a timely manner. The journal Medicine has a 52% acceptance rate, which I think is very good as an open access journal. In addition, our turnaround time with regards to first touch on submissions is 28 days, which I also feel shows the efficiency of the journal. The Journal of Medicine as an open access journal can provide a highly visible and accessible forum to evaluate and disseminate cutting edge knowledge while fostering a collaborative environment for innovation. The peer review system is part of a quality assurance process where independent subject matter experts evaluate submitted manuscripts for validity, novelty, and suitability for publication. This peer review process has a critical role in selecting high quality, reliable work for publication. During this process, authors are often asked to revise and resubmit their work based on reviewer and editor comments. How it works for me operationally and more pragmatically is authors will submit an article. I then choose several subject matter experts or SMEs in that particular field from a subset of reviewers that we have available to us. Once those reviewers have reviewed the article and provided input, I then look at not only the initial manuscript, but also our subject matter experts' input into this matter. Hence, it helps make the review process better. It helps yield high quality articles that again speak to messages that our audience wants to hear. And it's a very stringent process that I feel yields high quality results. The journal can provide a highly visible and accessible forum to evaluate and disseminate cutting edge knowledge while fostering a collaborative environment for innovation in palliative care. I feel not only palliative care, but all the fields that medicine covers. Again, as an open access journal, there's a large array of articles that the journal publishes that I find have a high ISI from a scientific perspective, as well as captures the audience's attention. To empower authors while fostering professional growth in palliative care, contribute to the body of knowledge in palliative care, to connect and inspire readers on a personal level while strengthening their understanding regarding key developments in the areas of palliative care. So, Medicine is a remarkable journal that provides open access to high quality, innovative medical knowledge. The journal adheres to high ethical standards and a strong peer review publication process. Please consider our journal first and foremost for your potential publications. Again, we're open access. We have a 52% acceptance rate with regards to manuscript submissions. We have a very quick turnaround time of 28 days with regards to First Touch. I'm very proud to have been able to serve as an editor for this journal in the area of palliative care for almost a decade, have been with them since 2016, and try to bring the spirit of everything I do and the expertise that I have in all areas of medicine, whether it's clinical, managed care, patient interaction, what have you, to the journal. But thank you for having me here today, and thank you for considering our journal for your manuscript submission.